So there are a lot of subscription boxes out there that promise great gear, but when it comes to actual quality, lasting value, and whether you'll even use the stuff that they send, the difference between them can be pretty big. Now, Bespoke Post and BattlBox are two of the best options out here, and depending on what you're into, either one could be a great fit. They just approach things very differently. Bespoke Post leans more into lifestyle gear, things like kitchen tools, barware, travel bags, and most of it's made by small independent brands. BattlBox is built more for outdoor and survival use. Think tactical gear, fire starters, multi-tools, that kind of thing. So in this video, I'm going to break these two down and help you figure out which one makes more sense for you. Okay, so Bespoke Post is built around this idea of discovery, finding cool, well-made stuff from brands you probably never heard of. And most of what they send actually comes from small businesses. They spend over $200 million with independent makers, and a good 90% of the products in their boxes reflect that. And this stuff isn't cheap quality. I've gotten a canvas duffel that actually looks good and lasts, and a chef's knife that's meant to be used every day, not just sit in a drawer. BattlBox goes in a totally different direction. It's more about survival in the wilderness. Instead of variety, you're getting depth. Everything's centered around building up your gear setup, one mission at a time. The boxes are field tested, picked by real outdoor guys, and designed to get used out in the elements. So where Bespoke Post is a mix of style, function, and small business, BattlBox is more focused, more rugged, and all about gear you can depend on when you're off the grid. Now let's touch on the subscription for a second. With Bespoke Post, it starts with a short quiz just to get a sense of what you're into. That might be barware, outdoor gear, cooking stuff, whatever fits your lifestyle. Then at the start of each month, they show you exactly what's in your upcoming box. From there, you've got 5 days to either keep it, switch it for another box, or just skip the month entirely. Nothing ships unless you're into it. With BattlBox, you don't preview anything. The contents are a surprise every month. Each box follows a mission theme, but the focus is always on outdoor survival, tactical, or emergency gear. One month might be about starting fires in bad weather, so you'll get something like a weatherproof fire starter, fuel packs, and a compact field stove. Another month might lean into defense with a tactical flashlight and a fixed blade knife. Now, the other big difference is pricing. BattlBox gives you 4 tiers to choose from, and each level includes everything from the ones below it. So if you go with the Pro Plus tier, you're getting gear from all 4 levels. Bespoke Post is a lot simpler, one flat price, and you decide what shows up each month. And what's cool about Bespoke Post is that the gear really does feel thought out because it's not just themed, it's practical. One month I got a chef's knife, cutting mats, and a towel, a really solid kitchen setup that I still use all the time. Another box had a smoked cocktail kit, complete with bitters and a glass, and the quality is there. I've had that canvas kit for years and it still looks very new. BattlBox gives you a different kind of experience. At the higher tiers, especially the Pro Plus, you start getting into some serious gear. They've got a knife of the month. Yeah, a knife of the month. One box had a Tops fixed blade knife with a molded sheath that easily would have cost more than the order did. Another was all about shelter and came with a packable tent and fire starting gear. And there's a whole community built around it. People post their setups, trade gear, share tips, that kind of thing. But in terms of what you're actually paying and what you're getting back, that's where they really differ. Bespoke Post is $49 a month if you're a member, and every box is guaranteed to be worth at least $70, though a lot of them end up higher. Like the total cost of the kitchen setup from earlier was about $90. Members also can get up to 40% off in their shop. If you're not a member, it's $70 per box. So the discount from the membership is actually pretty solid. Shipping's a bit under $5 in the continental US, and they cover it entirely if your order is over $95. BattlBox works on a tier system, and it can climb up pretty high. The basic tier is $40, Advanced is $70, Pro is $125, and Pro Plus is all the way up to $175. So it's not something you'd be casually into. But if you are going to choose between them, you got to ask yourself, what kind of gear experience actually fits my life? And if you're trying to find gear that actually fits into your day-to-day, stuff that's well made, a little unique, and feels useful right away, Bespoke Post just delivers more consistently. You get to see what's coming, the price is solid for what you get, and most of its gear you actually want to hang on to. BattlBox definitely has a place if you're going all in on survival or outdoor prep. It's geared towards that lifestyle, and if you're building out a kit, it takes the guesswork out of finding reliable tools. But for most people, it's way too much on something super specific. So if you're after quality, variety, and control, especially from smaller brands, Bespoke Post is just a better fit overall. And if you do decide you want to sign up for Bespoke Post, you can use the affiliate link below. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and we might earn a small commission, which helps out the channel. And sometimes we do have special deals that you wouldn't get if you went directly through their website. And if you are interested in working with us or sponsoring a future video, just reach out using the email in the description below. So hopefully you found this breakdown helpful. If you did, a thumbs up is always appreciated. And if you tried either of these before or have any questions about how they work, feel free to drop those in the comments. I always try to answer as many as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.